offense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. The play clock's running down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Stays on his feet. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Play fake for Charles. Now Smith. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Rod Streeter, the intended receiver. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look. 6 DBs. Play action. It's Smith. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 61 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is now 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's playing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried because they feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. 2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. He's going to try and go deep again. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
10 yards to go on 3rd. Osweiler. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Osweiler. He finds his target, Fuller. That one good for 21 yards. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. We're back now in KC. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 now.
Let's go. Green, 39.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. And his throw here is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. Osweiler. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Osweiler. And finding Fedorowicz. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Osweiler. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Houston first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. 1st and 15 here behind the chains. Throwing again, Osweiler. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Again, Osweiler. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to Cecil Shorts that time. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Long, it's Osweiler. And that's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here we go. It's Osweiler on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline.
Jamal Charles, nobody in front. The 30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, 84 yards, and the Chiefs add on to their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam.
This is intercepted, picked off by Jonathan Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, here's Osweiler. He's got Fuller. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Osweiler now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Osweiler. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jay Howard able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. They're already slim. Hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Airing one out into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side. Osweiler can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. Allen Bailey in there to get him. His 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Osweiler, and that is incomplete.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a 2nd shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
They're going on 4th down. It's Osweiler. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. It's a gain of 20 that time. And it'll give the Texans a first down. Here's Osweiler. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And let's discuss Osweiler a little bit further. Obviously an interesting journey for him to get here to Houston.
Groomed in Denver and actually got to play some before he ended up making his departure to Houston. But after the Broncos won the Super Bowl, I think he was in search of his own team and his own destiny as maybe a Super Bowl quarterback. They gave him a great opportunity.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans cut into that lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Charles with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And his kick is right through. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. Keith Mumphrey, 82 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
The fades are tough because you need a perfectly placed pass. They got one there.
That they did. Now, I used to have a former partner I worked with who hated the fade pass. Where do you stand on it?
I do not like it because you're going into a corner. You don't have any room. What do you think? You're the analyst.
I love it when they complete it. Then it's a heck of a call.
Yeah, well, that's not very gutsy.
Yeah, it really isn't.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaches look at it similar to baseball with the intentional walk.
Always bringing in other sports.
Always. Hey, listen, think about the intentional walk, right? What if one gets past the catcher? What if he uncorks a wild one and now you still have an opportunity? That's why they like to use them all the way through.
All right, partner, as a defender, how do you feel about a game like this with all these points?
I'm not happy. This is not the football I like to see. But for teams who know how to put points on the board, today was a textbook example. The winning team sprinting right from the beginning.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgates and grab some of that barbecue.
Yeah, BBQ.
Yeah, I've been killing this. Yeah, I've been hard in the paint, not a single assist.